Hey everyone, I'm Sinister Unboxings and thank you for clicking on the video and welcome to the channel. We got some news coming out from Nintendo. Second quarter financial results and corporate management policy briefing for the year ending March 2025, which is the financial year. And we're going to go through this. This is all coming from the president of Nintendo who presented this. This happened yesterday, November 5th for the United States, but of course it's going to say November 6th. By the time this gets released, it will be November 6th in the US. But let's go through this together. We got some financial highlights here. We got net sales, which is down by 34%. Operating profit is down 56%. Ordinary profit is down 61%. And net profit is down about 60%. This is all from the first quarter to second quarter of 2024. All expected. The second part is the year of 2025 for the first to second quarter. It's all comparison and this is all for the Nintendo Switch. So with the hardware units, we got about 7 million units compared to 5 million units, which is a 31% decrease. And we got a software for 97 million units down to 70 million units, which is about a 28% decrease. But they also did have a great year. If we read down below right here, they had hits such as The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie. But they also saw a decrease in sales and profits for the first half of the current year. Sales of Nintendo Switch hardware was about 5 million units, and the sales software was about 7 million units. Although this is a year-over-year decrease in both figures, sales continuing to rebound in comparison to past Nintendo platforms in their 8th year. So this is just proven. Yes, it might have decreased, but what are you going to expect? This is a Nintendo Switch. It's been out for almost 8 years now, and you're going to have decrease. Most of the people own this already. So yes, you're not going to sell as much, but they're still doing really good compared to the other hardwares that they have ever released. Going for the Nintendo 64, the Wii, the Wii U, DS, DSi, etc. Like all those hardware that Nintendo has released, the Switch is doing way better in comparison. So let's go to the third page. Let's see. This is more numbers, like more net sales, profiting, financial forecast, what they're expecting, the decrease in comparison or making profit, anything changing. But obviously we could skip through this. It's just forecast. Let's see. Current state of Nintendo Switch. Let us turn to a more detailed overview of this fiscal year business situation, focusing on this current state of the Nintendo Switch. Alright, now here's the Nintendo Switch. We got the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch OLED model, and the Nintendo Switch Lite. 3 models, all for the Switch. So we have about 146 million units of hardware sales, and for software sales is 1.3 billion units, which is absolutely insane. It first launched in March of 2017. Nintendo Switch family of systems has now achieved accumulated hardware sales of 146 million units, and for software it has reached 1.3 billion units, setting a new record for a Nintendo gaming platform. More software has been played on the Nintendo Switch than any other Nintendo hardware. This has been Nintendo's best ever system, hardware, anything that has ever been released, and people are loving it. I have the Switch myself. I have also a Lite, so I love the Switch. Yes, I might not use it as often as my computer, but I love the Switch. The Switch is probably one of the best systems released in modern time. So with this scene there, obviously we're going to get a sequel to it. We're going to get something new. The Switch 2, which has been rumored and leaked. We're waiting for it. We're waiting for the actual announcement. I just released a video earlier today, actually, about the announcement. When is it coming? When are we going to expect it? Just have to wait and see. But let's go to page 6. So, Nintendo Switch users. From the start of the Switch, back in October to September, in the first year, we only had 23 million users. Now, coming from October 2023 to September 2024, we have 127 million active users playing annually. This is from children to seniors. Many people worldwide are playing Nintendo Switch. So this is amazing. Exceeded over 100 million. Many people are enjoying the Nintendo Switch even in its 8th year. A lot of people still play older systems. People enjoy it. People still play the original PlayStation, the original Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, Nintendo 64, DS, etc. We all love our consoles. If they still work, we're using them most likely. So yeah, 8th year into Nintendo Switch, people are still playing it like nothing. Now, the question is, will the Switch 2 be able to hold this? Will it be able to compete with the first Switch, or would it fail like what happened with the Wii and Wii U? Will it succeed the Switch? Would it compare to it, or would it just completely just destroy it? Would it be just like a terrible hardware like the Wii U was to the Wii? But let's go to page 7. New Nintendo products for the holiday season. Obviously, we had some bundles coming through. We had a new Nintendo Switch Lite limited edition, the Hyrule edition for Legend of Zelda. You had some limited edition bundles, which is the OLED Switch White bundled with Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is only released in New Zealand and Australia, if I remember correctly. And then you had the bundle with the OLED White with Mario Kart, which was released in the States, Europe, and so on. You had a few games: Zelda Echo of Wisdom, Super Mario Party Jamboree, and Mario Luigi Brothership, which is coming soon in the next couple weeks, and a few amiibos. So they had a lot of things coming through. Let's see what's on page 8. Titles from other software publishers releasing from September onward. So we got Dragon Quest, got Sword Art Online, Epic Mickey, Fitboxing 3, Lego games, Sonic, etc. We got a lot of games coming to the Switch. Games that keep coming out. It's not going to stop. Titles announced for 2025. These are games coming to the Switch, but they could also possibly come to the Switch too. Remember that. We got Metroid Prime 4. We got Xenoblade Chronicles. We got Pokemon Legends, Donkey Kong, and a few other games. Current state of Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch is being played by over 100 million people worldwide. A steady stream of new titles planned for the holiday season upcoming year. So they have a lot of things planned with the Switch. This isn't going anywhere. They still have the Switch 2. They're working on that, but they still have ideas and stuff they want to do with the Switch. They're not going to give up on the Switch. The Switch is their biggest successor ever for Nintendo for hardware. They're not going to give up on it that easily just because they have a Switch 2 coming out. They're still going to release stuff for the Switch. Earnings since the launch of the Nintendo Switch. Robust business maintained since Nintendo Switch launch. Net sales and operating profit. So, let's see here. They have made a lot in net sales and operating profit. They made a lot in profit compared to the 2017 versus actually their best year was 2021. So basically during COVID, they were making a lot on profit. So that's really good for Nintendo. Let's skip that one. Structure changes surrounding our dedicated video game platform business, merging two platforms that were previously separated into home consoles and handheld systems, emphasizing on consumer touch points, strengthening relationships with software publishers, regional expansion into growing markets. And I'm going to explain these 4 parts. So, we had the Wii U, we had the Nintendo 3DS. What did they switch to? They combined them both. We had the Wii U and the 3DS basically combined, and we got the Nintendo Switch out of that. Amazing, amazing idea. And obviously you can see all these games that have been released since the start of the Switch all the way till now. We had a ton of games. I saw people debating on like what was the best year for Nintendo. I'm not going to say anything. I haven't had Nintendo since 2017. I think I've had Nintendo since 2023. I've been on my computer. I thought I didn't need it. I wasn't that big into collecting for video games at the time. But I am now. Got my Switch. Played a little bit here and there. Enjoy it. Not sure what you guys would think on the best year, but let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to zoom in real quick. See the games the best that you can. Let me know in the comments down below, which year do you think is the best? 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, or 2024? What was the best year for gaming for the Nintendo Switch? Let me know. So I want to know what you guys think, because I can't pick myself. And obviously merging two platforms that was previously separated. So the concept of having it on the go, and you can put it in the dock and play it on the TV with the joysticks. It's such an easy way to play with friends, family, or even just by yourself. The Switch is something amazing. A lot of companies try to copy what the Switch did, and they just cannot compete. The Switch is its own and unique thing, and it's very hard to compete. And with all the titles the Switch had, no other gaming handheld could compete to that. And emphasizing consumer touch points, dedicating Nintendo spaces, creating in cooperations with retailers, and more ways to purchase digital products. We still gonna get physical games, don't worry about that. Physical is always gonna stay around, but they did add a lot new Nintendo stores, which is easier to get Nintendo merch, Nintendo games, play it out, and so on. For me, I've been to the Nintendo store in New York. It's small. I wish they could make it bigger, but it's still fun. You got a lot of games there. You got a lot of merch, and you could play test certain games. I play tested the new Jamboree game. I actually did enjoy it, so very happy about that. You get free updates. Obviously, you don't have to pay for updates. You don't have to pay for DLCs. There's updates you get with it, and I think that's just truly amazing that other companies should follow. But we're already on page 19, and we got a lot to go through. Paid on add-on content. Not everyone's a fan of paid add-on content, but you know, sometimes it's better than nothing. For me, I paid for the add-on content for Mario Kart. Like, I wanted all the stuff I could get, all the maps, everything I could get with the updates coming out. Just keep getting the maps without having to worry or anything. Other people enjoy it too, especially for Smash and all that. Get all the fighters. You don't have to worry about grinding it. It's all right there to play, learn, and enjoy. And emphasize on consumer touch points. Change the gameplay through online play. I think I never played online with the Switch because I didn't want to pay for it. For me, I think it's not like it's not something I would want to do, to pay online. That's why I don't like getting a PlayStation, because you have to pay to use your own Wi-Fi that you pay already. That's just something that I don't enjoy, but other people think differently, and we're all entitled to our own opinions. But for me, I feel like I could just connect it to my computer and play it like that. That's what I would like to do, and that's my favorite thing to do. And of course, the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack has been growing. They just had their what was it, the 3rd year anniversary, and they added a lot of new games to it. Made videos about that, showing off the trailers, showing off what's coming soon. Very exciting. You got 34 million members, which is amazing. They're doing really great with that. I think it's really cool. I wanted to get the expansion pack at one point, but again, I don't use my Switch enough. That would be worth it to me. And then now they just released Nintendo Switch Music, the Nintendo Music, and this launched October 31st. It's only been up for 7 days, and it's done amazing. Over 1 million people are using Nintendo Music and listening to it. I kind of wanted to download the app, but I kind of forgot because I've been busy. I went to Rhode Island Comic Con, but I will try this, see the music, any games, or any music that remind me of older games I played with as a kid. I will be doing that. What do you guys think about the Nintendo Music so far? Have you guys been using it yourself? I think it's really cool and a great way to connect with the consumer base. Let's just skip a few slides because we got a lot to go through. Like this software. Okay, that's nothing. So this is them strengthening relationships with software publishers, with Microsoft, T2, Ubisoft, Warner Brothers Games, Sega, NIS, from Software, Falcom, Epic Games, Capcom, etc. You got a lot of games coming to the Switch. They want to have great relationships so you could keep using their software, put games on their software, on their hardware, because there's nothing better than that. And more like indie world, they're inviting indie titles, like create games, put it on the Switch. We're inviting you. I know Nintendo isn't strict with the games, so if you're willing to put on their software or their hardware, they're willing to work it out with you. And I think that's really great for indie games, for indie developers. They're able to get their game out there for more people to enjoy and play with. And that just keeps growing so much. I don't want to make you guys sit here while I'm breaking this down. I don't want to make it seem like you guys have to sit through a meeting about Nintendo. But like, I just want to try and get the key points to this. And I actually think this is actually kind of cool art. But let's see here. Sales volumes for Mario related titles on Nintendo Switch. So Super Mario Odyssey and Super Mario 3D World, 42 million units sold. Mario Kart Deluxe 8, 64 million units sold. Super Mario Maker 2, Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Wonder, 41 million units. Then Super Mario Party and Superstars, 34 million units sold. Obviously, Mario Kart was doing the best, and all exceeding over 30 million units sold, which is amazing for Nintendo. Then you got some Switch titles, which is Animal Crossing with 46 million units. That was a big game when it got released. I know everyone was going crazy for that. Super Smash Bros. 35 million units. Zelda, 53 million units. And Splatoon, 26 million units. That's, again, really great for Nintendo. Great how you can see how their titles are doing amazing and nothing's being left in the dark. And sale volumes for the Pokemon series, all these Pokemon games, 99 million units sold, which is reaching almost 100 million units sold, as it says down here, which is, again, amazing for Nintendo. And let's see what else we have here. Many series titles are showing growth on Nintendo Switch. So from the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS to the Switch, you can see Pikmin, massive jump. Kirby, massive jump. Metroid, massive jump. And Xenoblade Chronicles, massive jump. This is great. Obviously, the Switch is a lot better system and hardware for games to grow and obviously make more money on. So let's go down a little bit. Utilize Nintendo IP, visual content, mobile, theme park, merchandise. They always do have great merchandise. They have a theme park coming. Love that. Visual content, you got the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 being in production at the moment. So we're going to see that coming really soon. And then you got the mobile games that they have, which helps Nintendo grow as an IP. Visual content. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, wait. So the Super Mario Bros. Movie, a joint production with Illumination, was released in April last year and was viewed in theaters by approximately 170 million people. The film was enjoyed by people of all ages worldwide, regarding of gaming experience, making Mario more familiar to broader audience than ever before. Looking ahead, we are creating a new animated film based on the world of Super Mario Bros. Set for a theatrical release in April 2026. Additionally, we are planning on developing a live-action film of The Legend of Zelda coming soon. All you gotta know is coming before 2030. But yeah, it's great. We just got announced 2 new movies. Super Mario Bros. We knew Part 2 was coming out. A little teaser for Yoshi at the end. Don't know if Yoshi's getting its own movie or gonna be part of Super Mario Bros. 2. But The Legend of Zelda live-action film was something I personally did not know. So that's something we should all be looking forward to. And that I'm excited for. We got theme parks, Singapore, Osaka, Hollywood, and Orlando. Mobile apps. We got more than 920 million downloads for mobile apps. It's crazy. Official stores. You got it all over the world. You got only 2 in the Americas, which they got to add more. Only 1 in San Francisco and 1 in New York. Come on, add more. We need more Nintendo stores and bigger ones too, especially in New York. Grow it a little bit. You had the Nintendo Museum that opened up October 2nd, which was going crazy. Everyone was enjoying it. The merch there is amazing. I want to go there myself and grab the merch, especially that Wii remote pillow. I'm buying that. I am definitely buying that. And here are some images from the Nintendo Museum. A lot of great stuff going on there. And Nintendo account. As you can see, 366 million accounts by this year have been created for Nintendo, which is amazing. Surpasses anything they expected. And that's really great. Supporting long-term relationship with our consumers, purchase history, save data, friends, gameplay history. I wonder if all that will be able to be transferred to the Switch 2. Like, so it's all there for you. Or it's just going to be a clean sweep, whatever. I don't know why. It's just not sticking with my head right now. And so we had the integrated hardware and software Nintendo DS and Wii 2004, 2006. Integrated hardware software Nintendo Switch 2017. Integrated hardware software successor to Nintendo Switch. When is that coming? They're teasing something for us. They're teasing something with us, and it's coming very soon. Nintendo Switch software will also be playable on the successor of the Nintendo Switch. So physical games are still coming. That's great. And you could play your games on the next successor. So the Switch 2, you could play the Switch 1 games. The same way how they did it with the DS and 3DS, I believe. You were able to play both games on both systems. It's going to be like this. Can't wait. I'm really excited for the Switch 2 for next year. And I want to know what Nintendo has in store for us. And let's just see. This is just all cash stuff, boring stuff that probably don't want me to go over. Nothing exciting. And yeah, good build good lasting consumer relationships. They just want to make everyone smile, have a great company, make customers enjoy their product, and want to always come back to Nintendo like we've been doing for many years. Where we had it, where our parents brought it for us, and we're going to do it for our kids, and so on. Nintendo's going to be around for a very long time. But that's it for the presentation that they had in Nintendo. This is going to be a very long video. I'm sorry that if it's a long video, but I try to break it down the best that I could. And I try to skip everything, but that was 59 slides. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend. Let's try and grow together. And as always, keep collecting.